Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Yeah, I think the 49ers won them teams too. The 49ers and Eagles, them teams got bad kickoff.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll toss it to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
One thing you do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Forced out to his left. And it's complete to Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Don't play down at his level.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm going in this end zone in the 49ers, my nigga. I'm going in there.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. See it, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
That's the worst feeling, man. Miley high, perk high, and E-pill high. That's the worst feeling when it's out of control, man.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo being chased out left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I'm talking about. You be saying, you know, what's the color be up there when you playing me and shit, be up that bitch nodding and shit. You hear me, G? You know they be nodding, shit be funny as a bitch. My co-worker was in that bitch nodding. I don't know when that became the drug of choice, yo.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Airing it deep for Garcon. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's
you got my one-on-one, like let's say I got a safety over top and zone, you throw it to that nigga, you got my one-on-one shit nice. Like first, I'll be, you niggas be jittery sometimes. Fuck that, I'll be confident, man. I'm gonna try to get it. If you catch it, fuck it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Complete.
Yo, this nigga just made a nice ass catch with
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out.
Definitely they got fast tight end. His name Kittles. He's the 2nd stringer, but he's starting now. He only been in the league. This is 2nd year. And they got 2 fast running backs.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. He's going to launch this thing. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. Oh, he rolls over it. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
He hit left on the D-pad and then down. Left on the D-pad and then down on the D-pad. Or down on the right joystick. Yeah, down on the right joystick.
And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
And sometimes, like, for real, like, when you really start to really get into nigga shit, even though you got your back in the pass coverage, hit left on the D-pad for your line. If you think the nigga running right, make your, you know, hit, I think it's right on the joystick.
Robbie Gold on
and
for
right
the
on the right joystick and make them, like, angle to the right, but your linebacker send him from the left. I be doing all type of shit like that. I keep my all of my line, especially when I play. That's why when I played the Ravens, I lost 11-3 because once Lamar Jackson started going in, he the only nigga that scored that game too. Lamar Jackson scored that one touchdown. I put fucking cover. I hit right on the D-pad. Yeah, I keep it contained. I don't give a fuck what zone I pick. That's how sometimes lately I be taking away your little option when you try to sneak off with your quarterback once the play fuck up.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Let's say I do that Tampa. Do that Tampa, right? When you do the Tampa, go to both corners because you know in the Tampa, that's how sometimes you throw it past my fucking corner.
Shy of the 20.
He had you covered at first and you smoking. His circle goes to that corner, put both them corners on a fucking fly cover.
So that's, yards of total offense and 3 scores. But still, you're going to have to deal with Kareem Hunt all year if you're trying to contain this KC offense.
Yeah, there's a little more modest rushing total, 49 yards and 16 carries. Result was the same, though. An excellent road win. And you're right about that. You're going to have to keep your eyes on Kareem Hunt and game.
There's only 2 of them that you got to do, so you got time to right. So on the first one, let's say I get it done, but I don't get to do the second one. The second one, I make sure.
Going up top.
Woo! Yo, when I say you got me using Sammy Watkins like a motherfucker.
At the 1-yard line.
I ain't scored, but I just be like a 70-yard bomb this nigga. He got tackled on the run.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, I threw it over this nigga's head with Mahomes, but he had the pick, though. I threw it. He might be my running back from flat, man.
And the Chiefs are an extra
point away from tying
up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one near the 25.
Y'all chill out.
26-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Chris Jones on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Come on, man. Alright, this is what you do. You hold L2 to hit R1 before the play. L2 to R1 on defense.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo steps away to his left. Complete to the right. This is Garcon.
I shouldn't get picked this time, man. I dare you.
Garcon with his first grab. Good enough for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Then you go to the nigga, right? Go to the nigga and hit X, and then up on the left joystick. That make him go straight to the D zone.
Dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones.
I wouldn't do it this way.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
So whenever you get him, like I got that shit down my heart. Like if I go to any, you go to any corner and hit X, that's an individual substitution. So I be doing my shit fast. Good read.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Yeah, baby.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender
I'm going to play with you later.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Here we go. By 20.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And some room to work. The ball comes out.
Oh, this quarterback.
When I see a play like that,
this nigga going to quit.
I come back to Rich for the ball.
I get the
I
ball.
don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, they either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. A toss play to Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finding room inside the 40. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And his kick is right through. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Look at my room. Don't wake up Chloe. And look in Kylie in the room first, in the closet.
11.
Yeah.
Garoppolo on first down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. D. Ford able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And that is incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he can't quite
intercept it.
Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
I'm playing ready for White.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the 49er hands team does its job. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Why the other baby mother getting your nerves, G? Do you want you to stay? And then once you there, she gets real lazy a little bit.
Eluding the pressure right. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I would say this is the only thing, man.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender
I like my situation
and find
now.
a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10.
I mean, it was fucked up as far as, I'm lying here and there, whatever. But
this is Breida.
the shit was real though. Kids was heavy, being my baby mama was in beef, and I ain't had to worry about nobody else in the situation.
With the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they
not only that, you know how like a person when they wish you a certain way. Some people, when you're not fighting them, you ain't controlling them. I mean, like, I like that shit. It ain't bad, but it's just, she's actually different, like ain't no control. Like, you know how, like, let's say your baby mother start leaning on you, you be like, hey, why should you talking? So you'll calm the fuck down. I can't say that.
So their last penalty, making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go.
You can't control it, but you're not fucking. You'll see one day. Hopefully you don't.
They stay on the ground.
Yeah, you not fucking when you can't control them, man.
Get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Y'all ate them.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now it's Morris. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I got him playing middle linebacker.
But I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Well, partner, of all the great things that we saw in week one, unfortunately there was some bad. Quite a few injuries. And the toughest one, Delaney Walker with that knee injury. He's gone for the year.
Yeah, and that's really, really difficult for the Tennessee Titans to absorb because in a lot of ways, he's their #1 target. He may play tight end, but he was the security blanket for Marcus Mariota. He'll be gone for the year. Greg Olsen with the Carolina Panthers, he left the game in a walking.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 71 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
That's 14. I fucked around and niggas caught a 71-yard pass.
These two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized. Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And some room to roam now. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. And now they're in the hurry up. Hills hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Allen Bailey in there to get him for a loss of 5. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. We're back now in KC. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go with a keeper. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
It makes the rest of this fourth quarter, the rest of this game very interesting. And he stopped immediately there. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
Because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
On first down, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Tie game, fourth quarter. That's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly
short ass pass out wide open.
That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
4 minutes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I got to score now.
And now here comes Kansas City. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A tackle that time by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually count one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Able to find Harris, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Whoever went in,
it is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Solomon Thomas able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
That shit got 100 million
on
views
3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Shit, come down to this fucking play right here, man.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
I just lost this one. Fuck, yo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.